Okay, so I think we're ready for Eternal, right? Yep. So we're going to do a demo on a new Eternal system. And are you plugged in on the...
I'm just about to join the meeting.
Okay.
Go ahead and join the meeting.
Go ahead and join in.
Sure.
And they're going to broadcast it. And so we have some announcements for the Eternal system. Background on Eternal, a lot of you probably know what it is, but it's interesting because formerly the Eternal Proof Report was something that I'd wanted since way back days at Disney, and Alex knows that because he was there. And we didn't get a chance to build it until we were notified that we were awarded the patent on Interchain. And I think it was November 18th?
I believe so, yes.
That's right. So we, the team, I'm gonna say I was there, but I didn't build anything. So they basically put it together in like a week and a half, and it has pretty well remained intact since then. We've made some updates, some interesting things, but the point of it was to illustrate the consensus process of a transaction through Dragonchain, and to prove, so that you could basically print this report or give the transaction ID to someone, and they could on their own prove to themselves that you posted that transaction at that time. And it can crawl a website and post the HTML to the transaction. It can take arbitrary text, which now includes even Markdown, so you can stylize it, and it can post that to blockchain. Or it can, if you post a Twitter URL, then it pulls the tweet out of the Twitter API and stores that on a blockchain. And all these things go through the regular process up to Bitcoin or Ethereum Classic, whatever, and you can see all of the transactions, all the blocks from all the nodes that verify it. So it's a beautiful system, and we've, within the past month, we've basically launched a bot that sometimes is flaky because Twitter will, they have algorithms that say, we don't know if this is up to any good or whatever, and so they shut stuff off. So you might see it come in and out, but it's pretty amazing what is up there, because it responds radically fast, and you can actually see it verified on chain really fast with Eternal. So now we're releasing a new skin, new look feel for it, and a bunch of new features. Focused a lot on identity and some neat premium features, right? So you want to show the new Eternal, and it's being used out there in the real world too by a lot of people that we don't know, and a lot of people in the community, and it's we're pretty proud of it. It's really cool stuff. All right. Is it? I don't know if we can see it. There we go. I think it was probably up there, but all right.
There we go.
So is it up? Is it up, Brandon?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So here is the beautiful new Eternal site, new logo. Thank you, community. That was actually totally generated by people in the community. If you look, Tenacious Dragon and Eternal Mickey in particular are really valuable resources. They love the product, right? So they use it all the time, and they really help us out with giving us a lot of feedback on it. So you want to walk it through, because I've not even played with the new layout or anything.
Yeah, so a lot of the same. The big new integration comes with the Twitter integration, the Twitter functionality. So just as before, ledgering text, URLs, querying past transactions. So let's send this through.
Oh, okay, automatically.
Yep.
Nice. Sweet.
So we can see we're still waiting on verifications, but if we refresh the page, probably get some level 2s already. Here we are at the internal proof report. So any transactional information, verification information, all gonna be here.
And you can see the details. You can see, is that the transaction or L1?
This is the L1.
Okay. So in the, where's the transaction block? There it is. Okay, so you can see the actual payload, which gets stripped before it goes to consensus. We talked about that a couple times today. And that's how you, now Eternal is kind of an odd bird in that it is a publicly available service, mostly for free on chain. So you're not actually hiding this so much. So I wouldn't put anything radically sensitive on it.
Yeah.
But it is reasonably, you'd have to trust us, I guess, mostly. But that, for instance, we've posted stuff that I've tweeted out the hash. So if you look on there on the transaction hash, you can tweet that out and then later prove it if you ever need to. So I can both put it in on blockchain, but I can also publicly show that, there's something that I could prove behind this hash, and it's interesting, right? There's some potential really cool things you can do with gaming. Like say we've even done some things on Den with it, where simple little guessing games where I can, as a demonstration, I can put something on chain and let you guess, and then I can prove that I'm telling you yes, it really between 1 and 10, yes, I was guessing 3, right? So. Pretty cool stuff. Do you have that link to the? I want to see what it looks like for a deleted tweet. Ooh, it might be a bad one, but maybe it's whatever. I didn't even think of that. It was deleted.
Oh.
One feature that goes along with the
I changed the scene as well.
Okay, cool. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's on your end,
Okay,
you'll
cool.
see it, but on the stream.
It was a deleted tweet. Maybe it was a bad one, but either way, it's a deleted tweet. It was something that it's like, Twitter, I think, killed the account, and this was not through the bot. This was, I think.
Are we back, Brandon?
Let me go ahead. Give me a sec.
Does it say where it was? Yeah, this tweet has been deleted, right? So
We're back.
it's a way, and you don't have to show it too long, but it's a way to show that the stuff stored on chain, no matter what happens out there. So if you, for instance, were to download this transaction, let's say you posted something and you downloaded the transaction, you have everything in that proof, in that file, even if Eternal goes away. So even if we disappeared, you now have the proof that it happened. And that's the whole point of it, that you don't want to have to trust us forever for this in particular. So you can store it yourself. What else are we showing?
one thing that actually got released was the
Yes.
Eternal media storage. So like for when tweets actually get submitted to Eternal, if there's any uploaded media in the tweet, we actually save that information now, and it is, if the tweet is deleted, we can still view it. So
Yeah, we had purposely not been storing images or video because we weren't sure what the costs would be. We weren't sure how much use it would get, things like that. So can you go to the?
So yeah, here's the tweet as is, and if this was to ever be taken down,
Oh, nice, good demo.
you can see it is now deleted, but the media remains.
That's amazing. Can you show the transaction raw? And we realized even with the amount of information that was coming through Eternal, that it didn't cost too much to store images and video. So we're doing it, and I think we're limited based upon Twitter's limits.
yeah, exactly. We're pretty
too big.
trying to match that. Yeah.
Then the other part is the tweet through, right? When you
Yep.
log in with Twitter.
Yes.
So yeah, so if I want to send a tweet and have it signed through Eternal,
This is a feature that a lot of you have noticed was on Eternal prior, and so.
Brandon, can we get just a second for some technical difficulties?
Okay. Give me a sec here.
Are we still live or no?
We are still live,
Okay.
but it doesn't show the presentation.
Sure.
Okay.
Just
That's why you can just.
Yeah.
Okay. We just released this about 30 minutes or an hour ago, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It looks better.
Yeah.
It must have just.
I think he was
lost
just
the-
talking with Twitter was a little off, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's,
Alright.
Brandon, you ready again?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead and just resize your screen.
Okay,
All right.
so, let's go for try number 2.
So this amounts to logging in to Twitter through the Eternal website. As long
One
as
more
you're
time, Brandon.
broadcasting it. Oh, yeah, sorry. You're logging in. I did.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you taking it off?
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yes. Third time will be the charm, promise.
It is live.
And so this right now, we'll tweet it for you, and we'll reply to that tweet with a signature and a link
Correct.
to Eternal, right?
Yeah, it'll actually, so it'll reply with a signature, a public key that was actually generated in your browser. So every device that you use to sign into Eternal will generate a
I'm
new
dying
set of
over here.
keys. And yeah, so it'll reply to that with the signature, the actual key that was signed, or that was used to sign it, and a link to your Eternal profile page, which is pretty much a list of all of your registered keys. So if someone wants to verify your tweet, they'll be able to.
No, I can go back.
Just one moment.
Yeah. We can show them all this stuff.
Okay,
There it is.
here we go. It's going through.
So it's the same process, but I guess we'll look at the tweet and
Yeah.
we can see what it's actually. So you
So
see.
now if we go to this tweet, there will be a reply
There you go. Okay, so
showing
with
the signing keys.
with the signature, the
verified.
signing key, and the link, which is beautiful. And in the bottom link, the actual graphic links to Eternal, right?
Yep.
Yes, so this will be a
So-
list of an account's public keys so
And-
that anyone can verify the
Right, and,
things.
and basically the system when you log in will generate a key pair for every device you log in with.
Correct.
And later we'll let you manage those if some of them, like that phone was away or something else.
Yep.
And later the intent is to allow you to integrate it with Dragon Factor so that you could take your Dragon Factor ID and sign these keys so they would become extensions. They would then be enrolled inside a factor so that all of it can be verified together.
Yep.
So, and this is kind of the thing with identity that, in our opinion, Twitter itself was missing, but not just Twitter. I mean, every single social platform out there tends to be missing secure identity, right? The ability to at least control and prove that I'm who I say I am in a way that is easy to use, right? I mean, there's some out there, some ways to do that, obviously, but it's not, in most of the cases, it's very technical. And what we're trying to do is to make it so that you can end up with a profile for for yourself or for your company that is provable, right? That if someone doubts that it's really you, you can sign it and prove. So it's pretty neat.
Yep.
It's there's a lot more to do. There are a lot of really cool features that are coming. This was kind of the foundation, and this is a paid. And I can't remember what the cost is.
It's $6 a month.
$6 a month, and we'll be adding features, quite a few features, quite soon. And if you're in fellowship, this will come with your fellowship membership, so that'll be in there as well. So
Yep.
everybody who's a fellow can use it. It'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So good. You guys
Yeah.
anything to add?
Um,
You good?
not really.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good.
It's good work. I mean, it's like this is been waiting quite a while for a good makeover, right? I mean, this is much more smooth and clean
Definitely.
and everything else. So awesome.
Sweet.
All right.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thanks, guys.